Hey guys, in today's video I want to be talking about coffee. I have been looking for information around this because it's a bit like black tea. I don't drink coffee personally, I don't like it. However, I know I can feel that it's not that good, and I wanted to make a video just to help you understand why it's not good, because there's a lot of information out there that is telling you that it's actually good for you and it's not. So bear with me, don't just switch me off right now, because I'm going to explain you why. I'm also going to give you a bit of a few ideas of how you can change that. So the thing with coffee, so I need to get a bit into the more like how your system works. And the thing is that coffee has an impact on your endocrine system, and your endocrine system is all of your hormones, and it's literally everywhere in your body. You have adrenal glands, and those hormones are all over the place. And your endocrine system is what is producing cortisol. So I know we usually hear that cortisol is a stress hormone, is what is being created when you're in a fight or flight response. However, the thing is that when you wake up in the morning, you do have your endocrine system is producing cortisol, but as at a balanced level, meaning at a level that is actually going to help you stay awake the whole day. So it's a level that is healthy, and your endocrine system is made to do this. The thing is that if you drink your coffee in the morning, coffee is actually generating this cortisol. So what you're doing by taking this first cup of coffee, especially in the morning, is that you're actually slowly telling your endocrine system that it doesn't need to work anymore. And the issue with this is that, first of all, you're bringing in a cortisol level that is not the one that you're going to need throughout the day. And then the issue is that by kind of like stopping your endocrine system to work properly, you're not going to get this level of cortisol that you need throughout the day. And this is why usually people who drink coffee, it's like, in the morning is like, don't talk to me, like you don't want to hear anything until you have your first cup of coffee. And I never got that because I don't have this and I don't drink coffee, and I know it's related to it, but I had to make my own research to understand why. And it's this cortisol level that basically, when you're getting this first cup of coffee and then cup of coffee throughout the day, you're really putting your adrenaline and your endocrine system to sleep. And the issue is, this is why you get those, you have this need of, I need a cup of coffee, and you keep drinking coffee throughout the day because your cortisol level within is not produced naturally in the morning, so you don't get it throughout the day the amount you're supposed to get it. So you need this coffee to kind of replace it. And this is the main thing why I would say getting a coffee is not the best idea, especially first thing in the morning, because of this. Because you want to have your endocrine system to work properly, you don't want it to put it to sleep. And so if you can avoid this first cup of coffee at least, that is a really good thing to do for your health and for everything, for how you're going to feel throughout the day. Now, the other thing about coffee is that it's highly acidic. And the issue with something being highly acidic, first of all, your whole body, your whole system works better on a slightly alkaline pH. So it has to be a tiny bit above 7, basically. And coffee being highly acidic, acidity is actually blocking your system to absorb vitamin and minerals. So this is why also usually people who drink coffee are deprived of vitamins and minerals because you don't capture it. Your system is not able to capture it because of the acidity. So and this acidity is actually also going to weaken your immune system and so much more. It creates inflammation and an acidic system is one of the main reason of pain, inflammation, and then even mental health and all of that, because it really goes within everything, and it actually kind of when you bring it back to a frequency level, it really lowers this frequency. So it's like your whole system is kind of like starting to act slower. Your energy is not moving, basically. So these are the two things why drinking coffee is really not a good idea. Now, the other thing is, I get it, and I'm the first to love it. Like, I love to have this morning, drink that is comfy and comforting, especially right now we're going into fall, so it's like cozy morning, cold and all of this, and you want to have this cup of comfy drink, let's put it like this. So there's a few things you can replace it with. Dandelion, you have Dandelion Coffee, which is amazing to replace your coffee with, because Dandelion is actually helping you to cleanse your liver, whereas coffee is actually doing the opposite. So it's a great alternative for that. You have it on Amazon. It's called Dandy Blend, I think, and you may want to try that out. That replaces your coffee. So if you like it, it's worth trying it out. You also have different, if you go into all those organic stores, you have different coffee alternatives, so just check that out. But you really do have a few options nowadays where you can really replace your coffee with something else and still maybe have a latte or something. And then the other thing is that if you like, because for example for me, I love latte. Like, I am addicted to like oat milk latte, because it's like this foam and everything. I just love it. So I love to go to a nice coffee place and get my latte there. And the thing is, because I don't like coffee, I just ask for like a drop, like a teaspoon of coffee, so it's not going to affect much anything within myself. And on top of this, I usually have it in the afternoon, so it's fine. But again, if you really want to have a coffee, then I would say just take it early afternoon or something like this, because then it's all about, again, not blocking this cortisol level to be produced in the morning, so that you have this throughout the day. And it may also be very well that if you manage to do this, you're not going to feel like having this cup of coffee throughout the day, in the afternoon or late morning or anything like this, because you'll be awake. You won't have this like a foggy brain and not being clear or just tired and everything, because your cortisol level will be balanced enough within your system, because your endocrine system will be working properly again. So that is one option, Dandelion, or other options. I can't think of any right now, but I know there are other alternatives out there. I can't remember because I had tried one, but yeah, just check it out. It's you do have options, especially in the organic stores or on Amazon. I would say the Dandelion is the best, because it helps you cleanse your liver at the same time, so it's a really good option to use also for your health and to kind of detoxifying your body. The other thing is, if you are, and that was a big one for me, because if you want to switch with tea, black tea is not the best, and I am addicted to black tea. Like, I do have an issue with, I have an issue, it's not an issue, but it's like I do love black tea. So basically what I'm saying is that don't switch your coffee, don't replace your coffee with a black tea, because it's going to kind of like do the same. However, I do feel like it's not as much, because for me, I can not have my tea in the morning and I'm very fine. I have no issue with not having any tea in the morning. So it's like, there's no addiction, and there is no I don't feel like it's really impacting my endocrine system to work. However, when you really want to switch from coffee, the best teas to replace are oolong and green tea. Green tea, I want to just make a quick note here, because be careful with green tea. If you don't like green tea, like if when you drink it, it doesn't feel that good, it may just be because your system is not okay with it. I have it. I don't like green tea. When I drink it, it's bitter to me and it never felt really good to me. And I learned that it's actually because green tea is not allowing your system to capture iron. So usually people who are low in iron are not going to be friends with green tea, and it's the case for me. So if you're not really drawn to green tea, or you don't really like it, don't go for it. It's not because everyone nowadays again is saying, oh, green tea is like it's like the healthy stuff. No, it's not. Like, it again, everyone is different. So green tea is one if you like it and if it's okay with you. The other one is oolong tea. Oolong tea is amazing. It's like a fermented tea, but it's like this one that is rolled in tiny balls. So it's just because the leaf is different. And there is one that I do love. If you manage to have it, I found it in China, but you also find it nowadays in stores. You probably find it on Amazon also, and it's called milk oolong tea. So what they do is they actually, when the leaves are being dried, they infuse it with with milk. So you have this kind of like milky cloud coming up, and it infuses the leaves, and it gives it a taste that I personally think is amazing. And it's very like soft, very round in the mouth. So this one is worth trying if you're looking for an option, like a tea option. This is a really good one to go for, because again, it's what usually when you want to replace this morning coffee, it's because you like this kind of comfy feeling that you get. And the milky oolong is, as it's round in the mouth, it gives this kind of feeling of comfortness, of being comfy and like cozy and all of this. So give it a try. If it's in summer and you have more like maybe iced coffee, the other thing that I do love, and this is with the Young Living. So if you want to try that out, I would say it's another one. Actually, with Young Living also, there's a sleek tea that is good also, and it's also good with the weight loss. So you might want to try this out. I tried it. I'm not particularly fan of it, to be honest, but this is me, it's my taste, but you may want to try that out. So it's called sleek tea. And the other thing that I do love in summer, it's called the red drink. So it's like a healthy kind of like, you can usually you could have it as a cocktail also or something. And it's ning charette, it's a nitro, and it's Mindwise. And then often what I love to do is add like a drop of lime essential oil and orange, and it just tastes freaking amazing. And in summer, it's a perfect drink to have. And it's also loaded with antioxidants, so it also is a good way to detox your liver. So yes, I would say this is all. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's mainly what I wanted to share with you when it comes to coffee. The one thing is that if you want to get to a place where you want to detoxify, you want to kind of get rid of the coffee, you may want to not do it on yourself, or if you do it by yourself, just see how, well, first of all, how addicted you are with coffee, meaning, because if you really have an addiction with the coffee, and there is an addiction to coffee, if you want to get rid of it, there's really literally going to have this withdrawal that is going to happen. It's like a heroin addict, with that getting rid of heroin. You can have headaches and being really tired and all that. So at least for the first few days. So what you may want to do is, depending on your situation, try to do this either, if you have kids, just try to maybe not have the kids around, or have some time for yourself so that you can easily take a nap or rest and just kind of be at peace, so that you make it easier on you to do this. And the other thing that I would recommend when it comes to, if you want to do like a detox, so a detox is good to do for 30 days, because it's usually between 21 and 30 days. It's what gives you what your body needs to kind of change a habit. It's the same with the mindset. But so you want to take Epsom bath. So take a bath and you put Epsom salt in it. You can also add a few essential oils that is good for relaxing and detoxifying, and kind of like helping your energy to helping you going, basically kind of taking care of yourself while you're doing this. Another thing too that is great to do is it's to take mineral essence. So this is also with Young Living. I recommend this one because it's usually when you drink coffee, because of this acidity that I mentioned, you're deprived with minerals. So you want to get those minerals back into your body, and mineral essence is a great way to do it. Get a massage, like deep tissue massage, same, to have the energy moving again in your whole body. It may be painful, but it is really worth it. You want to drink a lot of water again throughout the day. One thing that I love doing, and that could be really good for you to do, is when you drink this water, add we have Young Living has it's called vitality drops, sorry, and it is electrolytes. So basically it's those minerals, it's those essential minerals, and I love to have it in my water. So it will be a great thing also to add in your water while you're doing this detox. And the other thing is that if you feel like early afternoon, you feel like you're getting like tired a bit and everything, you may want to try get this nitro red. This is amazing for that. It will give you the boost for the afternoon. So I'm just checking if I didn't forget anything. Yes, so I think that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you. So when it comes to coffee, so I'm not saying it's totally bad, but you may want to, I don't know, just go for 1 cup a day or something, and in the afternoon, not in the morning. And if you have any questions, if you want to check with me, usually I take one-on-one on a phone call for a session, and we can check together how to do this. And if you want to order some of the Young Living, so then you can also have them ready for this detox. I would highly encourage this 30-day detox. It's worth it. And when it's the change of season, it's a good way to do it. It's a good time to do it also. And yes, if you have any questions, I'm here. If you like the video, give me a thumb up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon.